Guehi. Gunter on the ball. Caicedo. Pirlo. And a good-looking pass. Oh, chance! And it's gone in here. Just what Chelsea fans wanted to see. Their lead extended to 2 goals.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Almada. Genuine chance. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Almada. Caicedo. Now Griezmann. And Chelsea have given us away. Almada. This is looking threatening. Real chance. Andrea Pirlo. And teammates around him. Is it going to be? And quite simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. Almada. Well, well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
Full time then, the referee's whistle, and it's a win for Chelsea. That's the big headline, Stuart.
You're absolutely right. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all.
Griezmann. Caicedo. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. Moises Caicedo. Is this the moment? Oh, in it goes at long last. Deadlock broken. Will that be the one that gives them the win?
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
So on they go again, and that really should shake up United. Can they find a response now? Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Moises Caicedo. Can he put it away? And foiled only by the crossbar. And eventually into the grateful grasp of the keeper.
Well, that could have gone anywhere once it hit the woodwork, but they've got away with it here.
Günther. This could be it! Oh, without putting too fine a point on it, that was a horrific effort. Günther. Almada. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Now, options are plenty. Oh, genuine chance. Well, nowhere close to the goal when all was said and done.
Well, from that sort of position, you should really be testing the goalkeeper. Has to hit the target. It's not a good attempt.
And there's the final whistle. The grim news from the Manchester United point of view is that United haven't picked up anything from this game.
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances. It could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
Pirlo. Almada. Moving forward effectively. Must take the lead here. Oh dear, he went for placement, but a really tame effort, you have to say. And the ball back with Chelsea now. Might really be able to trouble them here. Real chance. And there it is. The deadlock has been broken. We wondered if a goal would arrive. Well, now it has. And will there be a response now? So underway again, and time is tight. Manuel Ugarte. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes has it. Manchester United know they've got to get on the front foot with time the enemy. Griezmann. And he's in. Surely. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily. So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. 5 minutes left. Pirlo. But in the closing phase, Chelsea have been tremendous today.
Well, I think
Griezmann. There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that.
Mbeumo. Šeško. Full time then, the referee's whistle, and it's a win for Chelsea. That's the big headline, Stuart.
You're absolutely right. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely...
Griezmann. Pirlo. Now Griezmann. Can they forge ahead? Oh, ball still in play. Well, no danger now. Šeško. Almada. Andrea Pirlo. Well, nothing comes of it. Fernandes. Benjamin Šeško. Moises Caicedo. Progress made by Chelsea, and at this late stage, a goal could be decisive.
Well, what a final few minutes we have in store for us here. And the Chelsea fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
And so into the final 5 minutes. Griezmann. Caicedo. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, there's defensive solidity for you. Šeško. Pirlo. And perhaps Griezmann. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, here it is again, and it was never really in doubt, was it? He was always going to score from there.
And so there it is, the final whistle, and Manchester United have lost this game, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, I thought it was a really intense game. Lots of quality, lots of good individual displays. In the end...
Moises Caicedo. Almada. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Oh, can he put them in front? And a goal! A significant deflection, and no wonder the goalkeeper is looking up at the sky in disbelief.
Well, let's take another look, and there's the deflection. And from that moment on, the keeper had no chance, did he?
So United restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with an equaliser? 20 minutes to go. And they need to get tighter. Excellent defending. Almada. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, disappointing end to the move. Šeško. And Chelsea regaining possession. Oh, might be. Great work defensively, but still the chance. Moises Caicedo. Trying to chisel a chance out of it. And still danger here. Safely away.
Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight game, but the fans are certainly doing their bit in trying to get them over the finish line.
And that's a routine save. Moises Caicedo. Almada. So the final whistle now. It goes down as a victory for Chelsea to the delight of their fans around the world.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Chelsea facing Borussia Dortmund.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Well, Dortmund get the ball moving again. That goal certainly should shake them up a bit. Really good, strong tackle, and it'll be a throw-in. Melgarejo. Savage now. Chelsea recovering possession well. Moises Caicedo. Can he finish? Well, it did look threatening, but the keeper is happy to claim it. Savage. Now with Xavi. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Kike Garcia. On the ball, Lorenzo Melgarejo. Now with Bellingham. It's a good Dortmund move in the making. Scope for another goal. Marcos Llorente. Griezmann. Really nice looking pass. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Into the second half then, with Borussia Dortmund trailing. Can they summon the right response? Andrea Pirlo. And away by King. Kike Garcia. Xavi. Marcos Llorente. Almada. King. Here's Garcia. Andrea Pirlo. Almada. No, high quality defending. Savic. Chelsea regaining possession here. Deciding to give it to the keeper.
Well, Chelsea have played really well today, but they've also had great backing from the fans. Just listen to this noise.
Can he finish them off? In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that.
And time for the change now. And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Xavi. He's on the run. And full time then, the referee's whistle, and it's a win for Chelsea. That's the big headline, Stuart.
They were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It is Chelsea versus Barcelona.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
He's passed it to Griezmann over the top there. Will it be? Keeper had it covered. And well positioned to clear. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. Messi. Zinedine Zidane. Mbappe. Promising move from Barcelona. And he's in. And a goal it is from Luis Suarez to give his team a massive fillip.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
1-0 then. Griezmann. The clearance wasn't decisive. Mbappe. Now Zidane. Rafinha. Now with Suarez. Well, Chelsea did well to regain control of it. Well, it's an attract. This could square the game. Oh, superb defending. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Well, getting close to half-time and Barcelona with the advantage. What have you made of the performance? Oh, big chance! Keeper did his job to begin with. The attack ended disappointingly. So, the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. And the referee sounding the second half into action. It's Barcelona with the lead here. And cleared away. Lam. And Messi carries it forward. What's he going to do from this position? And Chelsea have given us away. Almada. Well, no stopping him. Chance to equalise. Well, it's gone in. A goal for Chelsea, who now are level.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So back underway following the equaliser. Beckham. Now with Suarez. Mbappe. Can they open them up? Can he put them in front? And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Andrea Pirlo. Just 15 minutes remaining. And Chelsea looking dangerous.
Well, these Chelsea fans are doing everything they can to get their team back into this. But can they find that moment of inspiration to get an equaliser? They'll probably get one more big chance before the end.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Time is against Chelsea, but they can still battle back. Ball lost by Chelsea. And a Chelsea throw-in coming up here. And a confident clearance. So the final whistle, and that's not how Chelsea fans were scripting it in their minds. A defeat. I wonder what you thought about their overall performance.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder, Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It is Chelsea, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Griezmann. And does well to keep it in play. Managed to get it out of there. Marcos Llorente. They'll get things going again with a goal kick. Marcos Llorente. Can they forge ahead? In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Marc Guehi. Oh, surely. And Chelsea have done it. It's going to be so difficult to stop them now.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Jairzinho. Now with Jairzinho. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. But quick thinking defensively. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So the ball rolling again, and Real left with a real mountain to climb in the second half. He has teammates around him. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Griezmann. Great opportunity. In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see, but you'd expect him to score from that range, but they all count.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Jairzinho. So a half an hour remaining. Well, credit to him for the challenge and a throw-in conceded. Out of play in a Real Madrid throw-in coming up. It might still be problematic. Bellingham. On to Rooney. Real Madrid have given us away. Might really be able to trouble them here. Not completely out of trouble here. Caicedo. Will it be a goal? An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. So the match has restarted, but you do feel that is that. Jairzinho. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
That was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It is Chelsea facing Manchester City.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Plenty of support here. But they took care of the situation defensively. Vinicius Junior. Matuidi. Next. A real opening now. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Well, away they go again. What effect will that goal have on Chelsea? We're going to find out. Müller. Oh, in with a chance. Oh, might yet do it. Oh, that is a terrific save.
Well, that's a great save from that sort of range. Really good reflexes.
And clears the danger. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class! Fantastic technique!
Well, this is how to hit a volley. Just look at the technique. It's a great goal.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. And Chelsea have given us away. He's in here. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
The game continues then, and it's been all City. Almada. And showing good game awareness. Now with Ibrahimovic. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and I think it's fair to say they're enjoying this away day. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen? Opportunity for Müller. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. That is that for the first half here. So back in business with City very much the dominant side. Can they repeat that in the second 45? Real chance. Well, he'll be irked with himself. Ran into an offside position. And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. Pirlo. Pirlo. 30 minutes left for play. Andrea Pirlo. Really well played pass. Just wanted to get it out of there. Nicely cut out. And the flag does go up. Must have been close. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Müller. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Company. Messi. Moises Caicedo. Lionel Messi. Moving the ball well here. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Might be a chance here. Oh! Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, just look at the bend he puts on this. It's good technique and perfect placement. That's a top quality finish.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. And there's the final whistle. It goes into the books as a City victory.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It is Chelsea up against Portugal.
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Marcos Llorente. Now with Caicedo. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Richarlison. He's going forward well here. Sound piece of defending. And Portugal with the ball again. Caicedo. Oh, big chance! Oh, that's a magnificent volley! What a thumper! And far from simple to put it away, yet dispatched seemingly with ease. If ever there were a reason to get emotional about a goal, you've just been exposed to it.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see, but you'd expect him to score from that range, but they all count.
And Portugal get the game restarted. Disappointed to have conceded. Now can they come up with a quick response? João Cancelo. Well, moving the ball impressively here. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. And buying them time. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Chelsea have it back now. Plenty of support here. Well, no danger now. And danger averted. Well read. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, the second half underway with Portugal behind. Can they turn this game on its head? Lang. Maxwell Cornet. Portugal pushing forward with options available. Oh, he's through here! So Portugal behind, but now what can they do with this corner? And cleared away. Ardon Yashari. Joao Cancelo. Noah Lang. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Almada. Good-looking pass. High-quality defending. Nicely timed tackle. Andrea Pirlo. Now Griezmann. Good work from Portugal to win back possession. And he's in. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And the referee makes it official. Well, this hasn't gone Portugal's way. Not at all what they had in mind. Sum it up for us.
Certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounced.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Chelsea versus Barcelona.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Xavi. And Chelsea winning the ball again. And unable to hit the target. Goal kick here.
Yeah, but it's good defending. He knew he was going to be beaten in the air, but he did enough to stop him scoring.
And the substitution will occur now. Now with Xavi. And showing good game awareness. Messi. Andrea Pirlo. And he's broken free. And keeps it out, showing lightning-fast reactions.
Yeah, what a remarkable save. He was so alert there.
Dendoncker. Now with Palmer. Lewandowski. Almada. On to Messi. Teammates available. Must take the lead here. There is the goal to open the scoring. Who can say they don't deserve to be in front?
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Well, Barcelona get things going again. A wake-up call for them, perhaps. Lewandowski. Now Dendoncker. Very quick thinking there. Might be a chance here. Still could finish. In it goes! Delighted to be 2 in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And underway again, Barca left with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Marc Guehi. Griezmann. Now with Messi. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Lewandowski. On the ball, Kaká. Good-looking build-up as they could reduce the deficit. No-nonsense clearance. Oh, he's through here. That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic...
And there it is! A goal! I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
Well, the ball is moving again, and there's no getting away from it. Chelsea are really in the mood here. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Is it going to be? Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. So making the substitution now. And he takes it away. Almada. Now with Messi. Can he find the right pass? Can he score? A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So the match has restarted, but you do feel that is that. Palmer. Now Dendoncker. Lewandowski. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and Barcelona have lost. That is the big story.
Oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
Hello, 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 hello. Hello.